I never met him.
Thanks for being real. I
Yeah,
love you,
man.
brother.
Yeah, you know me.
You don't have to be. I saw you at the store up there, man.
Yeah, man.
You and I are cool.
Yeah. Hell, man, I love this.
you.
I love this. I love you too, man. You know.
I want you to be involved. I don't know what's going on in your life. I can tell something's wrong. I ain't gonna ask you about it, but I'm here for you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You all right?
I know you.
Yeah.
I know those eyes.
Yeah. Well,
We're at about 1 minute, and then our intro is 90 seconds. So.
Let's get like a quick picture without the coffee, and then a picture with the coffee, if you don't mind. And we'll jump in there.
I wish we could have a table play. I wonder if we could do it. We can have this table placed. Maybe I don't want anyone to. Maybe we can put the coffee right in front of us on the table.
So I was kind of thinking about maybe if we hold it.
I'll stand here behind you.
All right.
Fans, welcome in to Knoxville Wrestle Talk Live, and we are broadcasting live right here on your local cable systems. We appreciate you watching on Comcast, Charter, and then of course WOW TV, and then of course fans, KUB TV on demand, and the Roku channel, along with Amazon Fire TV. And we also send greetings to those joining us by means of the internet at our knoxcm.org. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Fans, we want to thank first and foremost, and he's our guest tonight. And fans, we want to recognize a gentleman here, and I'm going to actually let you share your name for us. And we have a very important person that has made me feel so welcome here and has made me feel so encouraged. And I appreciate that.
Thank you.
And that has helped me. My confidence level sometimes goes this way, and you have boosted my confidence so much. And fans, I want you to meet this gentleman. I want you to tell these fans who you are, what you do, as much as you like to share. And fans, he shared some stuff with me. If I have the opportunity or permission, rather, I'd love to share with you some video clips and other things. Fans, by the way, we're going to be with you for the next hour right here from Asia Cafe on Callahan North, Knoxville, and they're open right now. If you want to come on over and have dinner, we'd love for you to just at the table at the Maitre D area, just mention Knoxville Wrestle Talk Live, and they'll bring you back here. We appreciate if you'd respect the taping and just keep the noise to a minimal if that's possible. We know probably some of you might come down. And but we're broadcasting live from here, fans, and I'd like to introduce you to this gentleman. I'll let him share his name. I know it, and I don't want him to give me a test, but fans, he is so incredible, and I want him to share what he likes, what he would like to. And I don't mean to keep talking, but he shared so much valuable information. There's a gentleman back here as well that might be a little camera shy, I think, but he shared so much information with me, and we're going to introduce the rest of the folks. But folks, I want you to meet someone very important here at Asia Cafe on Callahan and at the other Asia Cafe locations, and he's here with us tonight. Welcome, my friend.
Hi, nice to meet you guys. Thank you very much for having me here.
And tell us our audience, and us rather, because a lot of us don't know yet about you and who you are.
So my name is John Ramos. I am Philip Lim's partner, promoter, for Asia Cafe Coffee. My background is into the multimedia business. My company name is Stellar Multimedia Studio. I'm from the Philippines, and I've done a lot of major campaigns, let's say like political campaigns. I did a presidential campaign in the Philippines, but here I've worked with NBC Universal Inc.
Yes.
We had a beauty pageant in LA at the Beverly Hilton Hotel.
Which I saw earlier, by the way.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Oh yeah. So the ladies from that beauty pageant go to Miss Universe Philippines.
These guys are mean. Don't put it We're on live TV. Anything goes, man.
But then after Miss Universe Philippines goes to Miss Universe, which all you guys have probably seen and heard. You know what I'm saying, the major beauty pageant. You know what I'm saying, of our international platform. But we recently did a movie last year called 1521.
Yes.
Danny Trejo was our our actor there. So it was regarding Magellan. If everybody knows what Magellan is, everybody knows it as the GPS, but Magellan was the Spanish, traveler. He was part of the Spanish Armada, where they came to the Philippines, to do trading. But the movie was about an epic war between the Philippine islanders and the Spanish, conquistadors, and that's when he actually died in the war there. But it's called 1521. You can see the previews on YouTube. But I was the director of communications, for that studio, Inspire Studio. Francis B. Lara Ho was our executive producer. But on going back again to the pageantry, our executive producer's name is Lisa Liu. People may not know that name, but she is the executive producer for Judge Judy, Judge Joe Brown, and the Kardashians.
Have you ever been on Judge Judy, Dave Jones?
I have not.
I'm just kidding.
They haven't caught me yet.
Anyways, sorry.
But yeah, so we worked with major producers, and
I can't tell you what a thrill it is for Dave Jones, both because he's taught in college, universities, video work and such. But for you guys to meet, and because you're, in my opinion, and I know that you don't feel above us, you feel down at our level, and I love that about you. But you have so much in you that you're going to be able to teach us, and I hope you will. And we just really hope that we're helpful to you. And we want to do a segment a little later with you, and we want you to share whatever you like with our cable audience. And we can go for a little while here, and we'll keep this live signal going.
Sure.
And we might take some breaks at times. But fans, when we take our breaks, it's going to take you to a video that's going to be associated with station identification. Later on, when this is posted to social media, however, we have some special commercials that we're going to film tonight using some coffee. And I'm going to set this drink down here, and we're going to bring some of this coffee on here before we go to our first commercial break here. And I'm going to get up and get it here. And I'm going to give this to these guys, and we're going to read about
That's the only reason I'm here is because of the coffee.
There you go. And here's this, and I'll keep one, Dave. You're off the hook here.
Oh, man.
But fans, in my hand here, we have Asia Cafe Coffee. And I'm going to tell you, and I have the man behind me, the developer of this, but it's great. And I see a picture of good old Philip, and that's great. I believe that's who that is, and Asia Cafe Coffee. By the way, it's available at Costco and Asia Cafe locations. And they may be specific, so we will definitely get that information to you. But I am holding in my hand the A1 Energy Coffee. Now, fans, premix coffee with Tomcat Ollie and epimedium extract, Kopi Kemper Degan extract, Tomcat Ollie, and medium, and I said those wrong, I'm sure.
It's okay.
Listen, people. I know you tuned in to watch a wrestling show, but let me tell you what. It's about companies and what Philip. I'm here because we're talking about Asia Cafe Coffee, and Philip.
You got the good one up there.
Dave Jones and I have a lot of history with the Asia Cafe. You know me as Daddy Mac. I have been in the wrestling business, but I'm also a musician. I've done a couple other things, but Philip and I have been partners for a long time. I love Philip to death, and it's all about people helping people. And so the Asia Cafe has partnered with us, right?
Yeah.
To try to help promote this wrestling to you people, but also we're talking about this coffee because this is not just ordinary coffee. This coffee right here is different. He was reading off all those ingredients, which I have no idea what you said.
They sound good. They sound good. And he might be able to give us the correct names a little bit later. But
Yeah.
we appreciate. But something that makes one of these coffees unique, and I've been told by many of folk, is and I think I'm saying this, guarana. Am I correct about that? Guarana is in one
Maybe.
Let's see. I believe it's right here. And this is the coffee. Let me see.
It
this.
depends where you're from, I think, maybe. If you're
So,
Southern or...
Fans, you got to see. We're gonna try to get it up close when we do a edit of this. I know what you watching at home live, you can't see too close, but this is Asia Cafe Coffee Herbal, and this is has guarana energy booster drink in it.
This is actually the classic Guarana white coffee.
And there's something for everyone here. There's different levels of coffee. If you're a coffee drinker, this could be great. And all you gotta do is go to Costco. And if you don't have a Costco membership, I believe that it's available. And I'm gonna ask him and confirm with that. We're gonna talk about it more later. At most Asia Cafe locations.
Yeah.
At a Asia Cafe location near our fans here in East Tennessee.
Yes, correct, yeah.
And man alive, to have a cup of this in the morning can get you going and put you in a good mood, especially if you're like Dave and you wake up on the right side of the bed.
Let me get a sachet to show to everyone over here.
Yes. And fans, we are broadcasting live. We appreciate Dave Jones and Agenda Video for the opportunity to be able to bring you this footage. And live here, we might be a little bit dark, and we apologize for that, but we have the best possible. Our lighting that was provided to us by the station is not working properly, and our folks here have tried to do their best. And this is one of our very first live broadcasts, and we appreciate your patience here. And fans, I am so thrilled and honored tonight to just have the opportunity to be here with these folks. And my friend behind me here, so very enthusiastic, and I see these, which are very familiar to me because I'm a big fan of just dumping things in something and just going.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. And tell us about these things.
So these are sachets of instant coffee.
Yes.
They're very prominent in Asia because we're, of course, the demographics in Asia, you know what I'm saying,
That's
Manila,
nice.
Philippines
I like that.
is probably the third largest metropolitan city in the world. So the hustle and bustle of commerce, businessmen and whatnot, people are always traveling. These are great because we, on the platform of health and wellness, of course, these are like this right here I'm holding is the 8-in-1. So they have all these elements and supplements that we generally take, you know, every day. So why not have it in the coffee that we drink every day, you know? So at this point, let's say you're a fisherman, you're out there kayaking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, most of the time you're gonna have a thermos full of, you know what I'm saying, full of hot water. Dump it in there, you know what I'm saying? If you're a triathlete, you know, triathlon. If you're a medical doctor. So I mean, these are very ready, available for you. We have our firefighters, our first responders. So these are very accessible, you know. And then we got our preppers. Now, I guess you guys know what our preppers here in the South or anywhere you go. Like MREs. I guess you've seen some of the MREs.
I was about to say, I was in the Army, and I remember the little packs of coffee we used to have, and I used to trade people food for them little packs of coffee.
Yeah.
I'm so amazed by how different each coffee is. And fans, this can actually, what it can do for you and what I can see here, first of all, it has amazing graphics. I have a lion, bold as a lion, and I think of that statement when I see this. But we have just a English UK style wrapping on this, what's called classic white coffee, 4-1 classic guarana white coffee, premixed coffee with guarana extract, Kopi, Prima Carbidigan extract guarana, and I believe that's in perhaps another way of saying that, and if I'm wrong about that, I apologize. And Asia Cafe, one of the most recognizable names right here in East Tennessee, and they've just opened locations all over the place, and we often eat, and I spoke with these folks earlier, at the location on Cedar Bluff, and the old movie theater used to be there, and all that's closed now, but I believe Asia Cafe has brought life to that area. But as we're being told, we need to go to the station identification break, and we'll be back in 120 seconds, to be precise, with our continuation of Knoxville Wrestle Talk Live. We're going to introduce the rest of these folks, and we're going to have some breakups of different segments. We're going to do this unique, and we can go up until a certain time. We paid for a certain time. And by the way, we're brought to you by John Scott of Breeder Chevrolet on Clinton Highway in Knoxville. And income tax season is around the corner. Why not use it to get you a dream ride? And the Chevrolet Trax is one of the most popular vehicles on the road. And John Scott can set you up in one. And call or text him today, 865-406-2233. And speaking of John Scott, we've dug way back, Daddy Mac. We found some footage from the Andy Griffith Show. And using our opportunity to share this footage with you through Fair Use Act, we're going to provide this footage and give you a commercial for Breeder Chevrolet and Barney Fife. Daddy Mac, this sounds like something he'd do right here.
I'm a
I think
smooth criminal.
you guys are dressed. I think I'm gonna have y'all in a segment.
And
together.
listen, so basically we're going to drink some coffee and talk about wrestling.
Fans,
Alright? Can we drink some coffee and talk about wrestling?
Barney Fife actually buys a car from an old woman on the Andy Griffith Show, and Mrs. Lesh, if you remember her, and Mrs. Lesh ended up being a car hustler. And so when Barney Fife gets down the road with Aunt B and Opie and all the crew, the car goes out, and we're going to see that footage right now along with a special scene from John Scott of Breeder Chevrolet. Fans, 25 years I've known this guy, and I love him. He's great, and he is trusted. He's an award-winning vehicle specialist. And you want to get fans, get over here to Asian Cafe. They're open for a little longer tonight. Get over here. If you're watching your TV, get off that lazy boy and get over here. We have this gentleman behind us. We have this gentleman right here. We have this gentleman here. And I'm Joel, and Dave Jones is in the house. We're going to try to get some more folks. And fans, we chosen today to wait to advertise, and we want to let you know that we want to do this weekly. We want to do it on a weekly basis. We feel it's easier. We feel we have more freedom through our social media and of course our television networks. And they're after me about getting into a commercial. I feel my phone going crazy. But fans, when we return tonight, we're going to be joined by Daddy Mac and our friend back here. And our friend back here, he's notorious. And we're going to talk about anything y'all want to talk about. And Dave Jones is going to be coming up a little bit later with what his segment might be, wrestling around with Dave. He might be sharing ETCW information. We have a video game. And listen, do you play video games?
Oh yeah, I play video.
What's your favorite video game?
Well, I'm a PS5 guy, so there's a lot of things. I think Diablo, kind of the role-playing games, things like that, where I can beat up on monsters and whatnot.
Fans, we have Nick Gemini here. Nick Gemini is our video game enthusiast. Many tens of hundreds of you, and that takes up a lot of you, has wanted to play video games rather with Nick Gemini. He can't play video games with all those folks. But Nick Gemini, welcome into the program. We're going to introduce some more folks a little bit later, but fans, when we return right here in Knoxville Community Media, more, and we lost out on one advertising opportunity and we apologize for that, but it's so exciting in this atmosphere. We're going to go ahead and take this advertising opportunity and station identification. We thank the great stations broadcasting us tonight, and we appreciate it. We actually had to park our satellite truck, Daddy Mac.
You better go to
over
break
on the
because they're
hill.
going to come through that TV.
Fans, we'll be back in just a moment on Knoxville Wrestle Talk Live. Sorry, guys. Thank you, guys. They're going to kill me. They're going to be like, I need more money. Need more money. My phone, yeah, okay. I get in trouble sometimes.
How long we got, Joe?
We have just 90 seconds. What's your moniker, sir?
I'm sorry.
What's your moniker? Just your description that you would like to describe you as.
I'm the promoter. I don't know the description for the coffee
Or
or
just anything at all that you'd like to say about you that would give us a good description.
I don't know. Well, I'm the CEO, owner, of course, of Southern Multimedia, so I don't know how you want to, present that.
We're going to do a quick segment. You guys get prepared. Do what you like with your coffee, and we're going to do a segment with Dave and
Go ahead.
Mouse. So.
Yeah, go ahead, Joe. We're gonna, I'm gonna get some coffee.
That's fine. Take your time, Daddy Mac. Well, just point at me if you need some more time.
All right.
Fans, welcome back in to Knoxville Wrestle Talk Live, and we are live at Asia Cafe, and this is in North Knoxville on Callahan, and we appreciate KUB TV for broadcasting this live, and this is a first time ever for us. We're broadcasting live via KUB TV and through our cable systems that have picked up this feed tonight. We appreciate you. Fans, I'm enjoying a nice cola here, and I'm next to the one and only Nick Gemini, and I want to introduce you to a couple of folks. First, we're going to introduce you to Nick Gemini. Nick Gemini, a very unique character on Knoxville Wrestle Talk. What makes him special, in my opinion, is his expertise in video gaming. He's created fantasy wrestling leads and pay-per-views for fans to watch with wrestlers, Dave Jones. He turned you into a wrestler, man.
I'm telling you.
Did you turn him into a wrestler?
Yep.
And fans, he does a great job, and we like you to meet, excuse me, good Diet Coke here, we'd like you to meet our friend, the one and only Nick Gemini, video game expert. Thank you for being here, Nick. How are you, friend?
Doing good. It's a pleasure. I love this new venue. It's really cool. Got some good food, good coffee, and it's really cool. I love this place.
Fans, we're also joined tonight by a legend here in East Tennessee, and he's a friend of mine for 20 plus years. And I love this guy. He's a brother and a traveling partner, and we've been down the road together from Knoxville to Crossville to Morristown and everywhere in between. Ringo, Georgia, one time, where a guy almost chopped me in half with a sword, and that was almost fun. But fans, we're with Dave Jones, and Dave Jones, welcome into Knoxville Wrestle Talk. It's been a little while since we've seen you. We plan to have you always on our Christmas special, and we apologize that didn't happen. But Dave, we want you to have a segment tonight. We've been given a liberty here to have a little bit more time. We want to make the best of this opportunity tonight, fans. This TV show, and I want to be honest with you, Dave, this TV show was dreamt by Bill Needham. It was a great TV show. It's been for years, 28 years now, and we appreciate so much the great folks that have made Wrestle Talk popular. Sammy V, the late great Sammy V, Terry Landell, the late great Terry Landell, Big Bill Needham, Larry Allison, Ron Wright, man alive, the memories with Ron Wright, even Sonny.
Sonny was there too.
And Dave, we have Daddy Mac with us tonight. It's going to be interesting. And
He's on sometimes.
Dave and I actually started Knoxville or Wrestle Talk rather on a YouTube channel, and we went to cable eventually, and we did one episode together, a few, and we're gonna try to get back to those roots here at Asia Cafe on Clinton Highway. You still have time to get out here, by the way, and enjoy dinner right here at Asia Cafe. Come in the door and let them know how many's with you. If you want to come and join us here in the set, let them know, and they'll be kind enough. We don't expect many of you because we did very little advertising, but we're going to have a good night. Dave Jones, welcome into Knoxville Wrestle Talk. What's on your mind? And tonight, ETCW news perhaps on whether it be getting down with Dave Jones or wrestling around. You can do either one. You can get down with Dave or you can wrestle around with Dave. What would you do?
Wrestle around.
Wrestle around.
Yeah,
that sounds
man,
like
I
a good
to
idea.
wrestle
So.
around. Well, bringing that up, I may have to choose between the two. I'm not sure yet, but hey, so far I've still got both shows playing there sometimes playing on CTV. It dawns on me occasionally. I got to actually turn in footage to get it played, so I got behind on that. But I've got a lot of music things going on with getting down with Dave Jones and wrestling around. There's no lack of that. There's all kinds of shows going around. I work regularly with ETCW, TWA, my TWA. Work with those guys.
Fans, Dave Jones, I want to break some news to you. There's a programming note that we're going to be able to be on live with you, possibly, perhaps if the tape lasts, and until 9 o'clock, maybe. If the tape lasts, we might have to cut some portions out during the process of editing, but live with you, we're going to try to stay with you until 9. Get out here to Asia Cafe. Don't be complicated. There's a short staff out here. We love you wrestling fans, but we know you can be a little wild at times. And don't get out here and get too wild, but Fans, we appreciate you so much. KUB TV, we appreciate you broadcasting. And Knoxville Community Media Television, been around for a while. We appreciate them. And Dave Jones, Agenda Home Video, what a great program that is. Fans, I'm being told that it's time for another station identification as well as an ad. And we're going to take you to an ad for an upcoming event. It's happening this Saturday night in Harriman, Tennessee at the VFW Post 6598 and 195 Tub Springs Road, Harriman, Tennessee. Live wrestling action presented by MSWA and Total Professional Wrestling. It's called Outlaw Wrestling's Takeover. And I'll be the special guest ring announcer this Saturday night. And speaking of that, fans, we're going to meet an individual up next who you're going to love. And you've met him earlier tonight. And he's one of my favorite individuals, literally, I've ever met other than Dave Jones in my life. And he's going to be with Daddy Mac. And we're going to bring you the Daddy Mac Show. The Daddy Mac Show is coming up right here in 90 seconds when we go to a break. And we appreciate our control team back at our station. We appreciate our satellite car, as we call it. And we appreciate Agenda Video for bringing this video footage. Some of you may be watching this later, and you're going to see some different commercials for the program. There's different things, different restrictions for community TV as there is for other things. But we're going to bring you so much, and we're so excited. Dave, I'm excited for the opportunity every week to be here. And we all have our own segments. That's a great thing. And we didn't have G Money. We don't have a lot of wrestlers here, but that's okay. We're going to have a great night regardless. Fans, when we return right here, the Daddy Mac Show, Knoxville Wrestle Talk Live. Don't change that channel. Don't go anywhere. Get you a cold drink. Get you your favorite sandwich. Enjoy that lazy boy. Put up those seat cushions and whatever you do, and just enjoy Knoxville Wrestle Talk Live. Turn it up a little louder. Daddy Mac might be a little loud. Fans, we'll be back in just a moment. Stay tuned. 90 seconds, guys. Well, time goes by so quick. You want to sit in a chair with Daddy Mac?
Yeah, come up here and sit,
You want to
John.
sit with us? Where's the other guy? Do you want to join us?
Can I sit here with you guys?
Yeah, come on.
You want to
You want to join
sit?
us?
Slide another chair over. I'll jump in here.
Come in here, Nick.
10
Drink
seconds.
some coffee.
You guys feel relaxed, don't feel pressure. 5, 4, 3.
Come over here next to me, buddy. I don't bite. I was telling Nick, come over here next to me. I don't bite. It's okay. I don't bite. So I'm here with John Ramos. Still, we're talking about this Asia Cafe coffee. And I'm gonna tell you something. How long were we gone? A couple minutes, or we did a whole segment. Let me just tell you, this coffee's really good. I like this coffee. I'm a big coffee drinker. I used to be that old just black coffee. When I was in the Army, we had them little packs of coffee, and that was real convenient. And so that's the thing about this coffee. You showed them little packs. What was that called?
Sachets.
Sachets.
Yeah.
Little packs, so it makes you keep it in. That's pretty good.
Right?
That sounds like a wrestling move. A sachet. That sounds like your move. Sachet off a top rope.
We need to give you wrestlers some of this stuff.
Yeah, well, that's you were telling me earlier, and I watched. You let me see a video of, and it talks about how people are using this not just a coffee in the morning to get you going, but a coffee, for workouts and stuff too.
Oh yeah.
Because it's not just the caffeine. I know we like that caffeine buzz. I was just telling you about. Y'all know them little Stokes, the guy that waggles. They don't have them in all of them because everybody steals them, But, but I put some in my coffee to try to get that extra boost.
Yeah.
And that's probably not healthy. and I mean, I'm not the healthiest. I am. He's healthy. Nick's healthy over here. But honestly, this is really good coffee. Like I was saying earlier, I have a lot of history with Philip and Asia Cafe, and it's an honor for me to be on here tonight and to talk with you, to tell y'all people and give you some awareness of this coffee that's getting ready to explode.
Oh yeah, this is going to be an international campaign. Of course, Philip Lim, our CEO, he's from Malaysia, and we have an FDA approved facility. Of course, very clean, top of the line. the R&D, research and development, you know what I'm saying, which Philip is very focused on, making sure that we get the best quality, you know, coffee beans, you know what I'm saying, and then also the supplements that are in this 8-in-1, you know. But there are many things, you know what I'm saying, many positive reviews that we have already. You could probably smell the aroma. I mean, it's really, it's really different, you know. But again, we're geared more into the fast-paced professionals, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Our firefighters, our policemen, you know, our ambulance techs, you know, that sit around, you know, sometimes you'll see them in the parking lots, you know, waiting for an emergency response, right? So, you know, they'll have these sachets of coffee and boom, you know, it keeps the energy, the vitality going and whatnot. But again, we're revolutionizing instant coffee here in the United States. When you're talking about Europe and Asia, they're already there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure why it hasn't sparked here like we do, but of course, you know what I'm saying, we have that convenience, you know what I'm saying, of being in the office. But again, when you're in the office, you're going to have to make your own coffee because everybody's drinking it, right?
Yes.
Then how about our hunters? People are in the in the you know what I'm saying, recreation, hunting and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? They're going to have this available anytime they want, whether they're traveling or whatnot. So it would be a great thing here to see that people, you know what I'm saying, because we're a hustle and bustle country. You know what I'm saying?
It's always your go
Right?
brand.
Yeah,
all the time.
yeah. And
well, even in the wrestling business, I know because, you know, going to show and stuff, and you know, a lot of guys like to get, you know, that energy drink and stuff, and
oh yeah,
those energy drinks are bad. I mean, there's a
yeah,
lot of
I
bad
mean,
stuff in
yeah.
those energy drinks. And
Yeah.
so if there was a different alternative,
yes,
you know, which, you know, coffee could be
Yes,
it,
yeah.
and the vitamins and stuff that are in this coffee,
Oh, yeah.
I think that would be huge. And
Yeah.
it's just quick. You just put it in some hot water and drink.
yeah. People don't realize how easily that we could facilitate and use this type of, you know what I'm saying. Of course, there's instant coffees out there, but you know, to have it in this type of, you know, sachet container, you know what I'm saying, where you can just, you may want to put it in your pocket, you know what I'm saying, and then wherever you go, if you're on an airline, you know, and you want, you know, a lot of times when some other people are making your coffee, it's like, well, you know what I'm saying, but
Right.
you know, when you're used to drinking the same thing, the same way you mix it and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, it's your preference, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have that readily available every day. But I'm a believer in this, you know what I'm saying. I'm in the film industry. I mean, we have, you know, our production crew and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, our Hollywood crews and whatnot. I mean, these guys, they love it, you know what I'm saying. They'll take it with them, the stage managers.
Sometimes you're on sets for hours and you need that extra whatever you need.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
What I do notice is that, you know, you don't have to do the cream, you don't have to do the other this and this to get it at this level. You know what? It's just that you
or the supplements.
Right.
Think about every day. You know, you got this pill box. You know what I'm saying, and a lot of us want, you know, those certain, you know, B vitamin supplements and amino acids and things like that. So it's all there. We drink coffee every day. You know, well, most of us, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? Just you know what I'm saying, especially CEOs, businessmen, people like you. You know what I'm saying? Talents like that. You know what I'm saying? They want that you know, that feel good, you know what I'm saying, warm, you know what I'm saying, and having coffee with supplements like this, you know what I'm saying, that really give you not that too hard of a jolt, you know what I'm saying, of caffeine, but just the smooth, the aromatic, you know what I'm saying. I mean, it really puts you in a different mindset.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't want that crash.
Oh
You know,
yeah,
you're,
yeah.
and then all of a sudden, right?
Yeah.
That you don't get that with this,
Yeah,
right?
no,
I mean, that's
yeah.
important because that's crazy how that happens.
But like you wrestlers, you athletes, you know what I'm saying? I mean, especially you guys, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. That's
this, you know, I mean, he's a, and it's also good for sexual health, too.
Well,
so hey, it's all in one.
did you get some of this coffee, Nick?
I'm gonna try something a little bit. Definitely can't wait.
Well, that's man. I really appreciate you coming home and talking about this today. This is something huge, and I'm glad that you know Philip is wanting to get involved with this wrestling talk. You know, this is a community that is very loyal. I mean, some of these people have been watching Wrestle Talk, been coming to these shows for years, you know, and their kids and stuff. And this is a very tight community, and so this is something to share with them. And I know Philip's wanting to be involved and everything, and so whatever we can do to help. And I'm just so glad we can come on here tonight and tell you about this, because this is really good coffee. I mean, seriously, it tastes good, and just the benefits is unbelievable.
Well, Philip's a genius. You know what I'm saying? He's a good businessman. You know, I really believe in him. You know, I'm very transparent in working with Philip. I've noticed. You know what I'm saying? He's he understands what people need, what people's needs are. Of course, the background of Philip, he's from Malaysia, and his grandparents are the founders of Malaysia. So the Lim dynasty is epic. You know what I'm saying? It's epic. So he multi-billion-dollar people. You know what I'm saying? So and he wants to do things for the community, the health and wellness. You know what I'm saying? The coffee and whatnot. So you know he produced this with top high-end research and development. You know what I'm saying? Scientists and whatnot. You know, to create the right blends, the right aromas. You know, and the right supplements.
More than just a quick fix of energy, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And appreciate you coming on. And we still talking about wrestling, so just come on back here in just a minute. All right.
Awesome. No, just one. You want to try the other one?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Let me see where we're at.
Did you get any coffee?
And it doesn't have a strong aftertaste, which is something that I really like. The health benefits are.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
The
got?
first 6 weeks, 8
Ah.
and 9.
45
So
seconds.
the 8 has the most benefits as far as the nutrients.
You ready?
But either way.
Dave
all
Jones
of
is amazing.
They do not have that
You ready, bud?
aftertaste,
Yep.
and they-
All right, we got 30 seconds.
Take a multivitamin, like you said, have it all in one.
That's awesome. You don't want caffeine high, man.
Oh yeah.
Just
15.
it is readily available, which is the cool part.
10.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, we're back here. Hey, everybody, Dave Jones here. And man, I'm doing a segment. This is going to be fan appreciation, because I appreciate the fans. And usually that means you come out to a free show or something like that. But I'm just going to do it as a, you know, through this medium here, and talking to my good friend Nick. Man, I'm telling you, this. Your get up, and you are one of the number one fans that I can think of. We got plenty of them. I mean, there's just, you know, mention any of them that you remember. Gosh, I just said so many people have come and gone, and we have some of the best fans. That first of all is very important, and also, you know, the fan, to appreciate them coming out and supporting this for all these years. Tell me a little bit about how you've done that. You've been very appreciative and very supportive over the years. So tell us your story on being a fan.
Became a wrestling fan. I've been a fan for 27 years now. I remember tuning in back in, I think, around fall of 1997. I was 3 years old at the time. First Raw I saw was the night Stone Cold Steve Austin, when he stunned Vince McMahon for the first time. I was a fan ever since. I mean, I eat, sleep, and breathe wrestling. I mean, I've kept up with it over the years, different eras. You know, I was in the beginning stage of the Attitude Era. Then it was the Ruthless Aggression Era. I was a fan. I saw some good talent, you know, WWE and stuff, but I've been going to shows in the Knoxville area, you know, since the early 2000s. You know, I grew up watching some great talent here in Knoxville, like JT Coleminer, the late great Sammy V, just some great talent.
you go way back. You remember all those guys. That's back in the day. Rick Cannon, he was around a lot back then. And man, Jeff Anderson was a stalwart guy, and he's still around. I hear of him and hear of things he's done. He just doesn't get to the wrestling shows as much anymore. Hey, you know, we're all getting a little bit older, and a little bit wiser, and maybe think about, hey, I want to live a little longer, so I'm going to blow all my muscles out working the wrestling ring. But hey, we appreciate all of their great work, and you know, like I said, I'm appreciating the fans that we've had over the years that have just been, I mean, we've lost a lot of them, but they are just amazing. I mean, you guys come out and you add yourself to the show, you know, be a part of the show. It's amazing, you know, with the kind of crowds we generate. You would think there would be people that get out of hand, but we've never had hardly any people get out of hand, or people, you know, that's had to be escorted to the door or any of that kind of crazy stuff, or even get involved, you know. It's like stay away from the wrestler, you know. So there's a portion of it that's entertainment, but there's a big portion of it that's real and hard-hitting and dangerous, you know, dangerous if you're not up there trained professional like those guys. You got to appreciate that. Also, just you know, the pandemonium and the fanatic base that we have. So, guys like you, and you fit the part here beautifully. And I just wanted to say, sir, we appreciate you. We appreciate the fans, and keep coming out. I mean, we got
so much great shows in this area. ETCW,
I worked there.
TWA, and then the other ones like Hawks and stuff, you know, the MSWA.
Harley's doing stuff still.
It's some great shows, and I'm happy to, you know, I'm always glad to, you know, attend the shows. I mean, I'm always there when they have them, and I think 2025 is going to be a great year for the wrestling community in general. I mean, we're going to be seeing a lot of great shows this year, a lot of great talent coming in that, you know.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, and hey, I appreciate Joel Lawson especially for putting this stuff out and getting this worldwide with us. I mean, you know, we had a pretty good coverage there in the community television. You know, it was worldwide, but you know, this Facebook thing is going to also be worldwide. So I like to say hello to my wrestling fans. Hey, that girl in Wisconsin, not gay, she's something else. I mean, she watches regularly, and a lot of people from all over, across everywhere. So, you know, hey, we've got a lot of stuff going on here. We're going to ramp it up here in just a second. Any last words here on being a fan, and what do you want to see coming up in the future?
Just got to, hopefully we get some more great talent coming in, you know. For all the fans out there, keep tuning in, keep following us, keep attending the shows, get to know the wrestlers, you know. You know, it's always just an absolute awesome experience to end these shows. Be sure to always attend your local indie shows and support them.
Absolutely. And, you know, what he's saying is just, it's the support. I mean, you know, some shows are better than other shows. Choose the shows you want to go to. I know it's hard to afford everything nowadays, but go and support those shows, because, I mean, you see the effort and the athleticism that these guys are putting into this, and the hard work that's coming out of it, and the entertainment value is beautiful. I mean, it's a live show, you know. You just don't, unless you go to plays and things like that, you know, most of the time you're going to movies or some other kind of entertainment. But this is just wonderful stuff. So come out, see this kind of stuff, watch it, you know, participate in the different ones in the area. And if you get a chance, go out and check out some of the other shows. I mean, me and Joel Lawson met going around from show to show. I think we started in the great town of Maynardville. You remember that place?
Yep.
Wow. Started up there, and man, we went as far down as southern Georgia a couple of times, up in Kentucky, Virginia, that area up there, you know, working around. But anyway, folks, just, hang in there being a fan. And this is a fan appreciation. And I appreciate you as a fan. And I appreciate all the fans out there. So everybody, and I appreciate Joel Lawson especially. So that's it. We'll be back with another segment in just a minute.
Welcome everybody to.
No, hold on.
Okay.
1 minute, brother.
Oh, sorry.
Started thinking about 50 seconds. This lady's room,
45. Seconds. Here's my choice on the second. 20 seconds. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, action.
Welcome everybody to the Nick Gemini Show. It's your boy Nick Gemini, and folks, what a great show we're having tonight. We're here at the Asian Cafe over on Callahan. It's a great place, good food, great coffee, and overall just a great atmosphere, and I love it. And boy, have I got some news for y'all. As promised last week, I was going to have the card for the NCWL Royal Conquest super card that I've been working on, and it is now ready, folks. And I'm going to read to y'all the lineup for the fantasy card on my YouTube channel at the Nick Gemini 12 YouTube channel. Let's see, we got, here it goes. Okay, coming up on January 30th, Royal Conquest, NCWL, we got opening match will be Space Ghost and Pepsi Man versus Aki Man and the Shogun, not to be confused with the Shoguns from TWA, in a tag team first blood match. And then the next match is the 40-man Royal Rumble. The winner gets a World Heavyweight title shot at the WrestleMania 41 special. And the Women's Rumble match, which the winner gets a women's title shot at the WrestleMania 41 special. Next, we got the world title match between the Beast, Brandon Johnson, versus Homelander for the NCWL world title. We got Big Thomas Johnson versus Yoshimitsu for the NCWL Legends title. We got Boaz the Doombringer versus Tony Montana for the NCWL Hardcore title. Sheriff X battles Deadpool in a special challenge match. Mark Mercury's open challenge, and yours truly, Nick Gemini, battles Dudley from Street Fighter in the Area 51 Street Fight match. Goku and Ash Ketchum takes on Frieza and a mystery opponent. A newcomer Fatal 4-Way match. Age of the End, Darkseid and Apocalypse versus a to-be-determined opponent. Emily the Corpse Bride will take on the mystery opponent for the women's title. Sora versus Tarzan in a best-of-3 falls match. Each first fall will be a first blood match. Second, steel cage. 3 will be an ambulance match. Overall, it's going to be a great show, folks, and you don't want to miss it. And we saw on Raw Netflix last week that they're having a reveal for the 2K25 video game coming out, I think the 27th of January. Like I said, folks, if I had to pick who's going to be on the cover of this edition, I'm going to place my money and say it's on Roman Reigns will be on the cover. Because we saw a little teaser of that, so I'm definitely thinking he's going to be on the cover of the 2K25. And I definitely cannot wait for the game to come out. I think it's coming out, I believe, March or April, and I'm truly, truly honored to be making content on the game. Like we had a great run on 2K24, you know, last year. We had some great talent come in. We had like, you know, some great stars like you had Jungle Day, we had Lethal Weapon, we had, you know, a lot of great characters. The Neo Blood, Team Armageddon, Carrie Heffernan, Narlene, just some great stars, and I'm going to definitely bring them back this year for the 2K25 run. It's going to be a big season planned, folks, and then we are on the, you know, the highway to 2K25. The last couple of shows on 2K24 are coming up. There'll be a King of the Ring and a Queen of the Ring tournament, followed by the season finale, and those are going to be some great shows. And I can't wait to see who all will come back for the season finale and who all will be the new faces for the 2K25 season. And folks, if you want to get more updates on, you know, hey, give us hit me up on Nick Gemini 12 on YouTube, and the Gemini Chronicles on Instagram. Great. You know, you can get all the latest news and updates when I'm going to be uploading shows and stuff, and yeah, some great shows planned, and I have some, it's not official yet, but I got some great news planned. One of my other fantasy leagues, VGWF, Video Game Wrestling Federation, rumor has it something's happening with it. It might be making its big return. Now, everything's not cut and dry yet, but I think things are looking like we're going to be seeing a comeback for it this year. The Chaos Cup 25 that will be planned. So we'll be having updates on that soon. We'll be having new talent on there, and you know, I'll have more info on that soon. And I hope I can, you know, we can see if I can share one of the clips on here sometime. But yeah, it's going to be a great show, folks. Don't want to miss it. And I think that's all the time we have for this segment. And like I say, I'm Nick Gemini, and y'all get ready. This is a great show tonight.
5, 4, 3, 2. Welcome back here to Knoxville Wrestle Talk, and we are broadcasting live here. And it's a little bit cold in here. You might see a little steam coming. No, it's not cold. It's nice and warm here in Asia Cafe. And fans, we're brought to you by Flying Horse. Flying Horse is the premium Delta 9, Delta 8, HHC, or any Delta product you might be able to use. Flying Horse is a great product, and it's available at stores that sell Delta 8 products near you, vape stores, whatever the case may be. Fans, I'm excited to announce to you a few wrestling events coming up. We're going to be with you until 9 p.m. tonight. We still got a collective group of people that's going to be joining us. Fans, Outlaw Wrestling is heading over to Harriman this Saturday, January 18th. And all the action is going to start at 7:30. Cold beer will be available. 21 and up with valid ID. Concessions and merchandise will be available. Raffles. And fans, also, you have the opportunity to sit the best seat. Get there early, $12 tickets. It's going to be at the VFW Post, $65.98. Fans, we're going to see the Cadillac Cowboy, Stephen Burns, and he's going to defend the TPW Heavyweight Championship against Matthew Oliver Peppercorn. Also, the MSWA Heavyweight Championship is on the line as the champion. Alexander Monroe will defend his title against Cousin Condry. What a match that's going to be. Also, fans, Country Boy Coots is going to be heading to Harriman. You're going to love him. And he's going to be taking on Uncle Biff, or I believe they call him just Biff now. If you have an uncle called Biff, that would be pretty cool. We'd love to know about that. Fans, also we have two great young stars that's making an impression in East Tennessee. Chop! And he's known for his great matches in TPW. He's going to be taking on Landon Bradley, a young man that's been doing so many great things right here in East Tennessee. And then fans, of course, the rabid pit bull Matt Raby. He will be taking on Larry Cooter in a pure wrestling contest. And what a match that's going to be. Fans, so many other great events we're going to tell you about just real quick. And we're so excited. Fans, 1 week from tonight, and fans, we know the weather is going to get a little rough, but AEW Dynamite's going to broadcast live from the Knoxville Coliseum. And we'll be there with our cameras and such. We'd love to meet you. Come on out, say hello, and we look forward to AEW Dynamite 1 week from tonight. Fans, we're going to give you more wrestling show announcements a little bit later. When we return right here in about a minute or so, we're going to have our full crew here, and we're going to have a discussion for about 10 minutes or so, and we are so excited. We'll be back in 60 seconds with more right here on Knoxville Wrestle Talk Live. Stay tuned. We hope that TikTok will, we hope the best for that situation.
Can I call out a challenge? Maybe?
Yes, yes, sir.
So I grew up with Johnny Knoxville.
Yes.
His name is PJ Clapp.
Yes.
I'm going to try to call him out to watch our show here. And maybe if we can get him to wrestle with some of these guys. Could you imagine that, you know?
Fans,
Can we challenge Johnny Knoxville from Knoxville, Tennessee to wrestle with some of our wrestlers?
We want the fans to do something. We're going to put a phone number on the screen right now, 865-282-4640. Call or text 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And we want you to share with us if you'd like to see Johnny Knoxville, and perhaps maybe during the summer we can host an event. But who knows whether he'll respond. This guy right here has the connections. He's shared some experiences. And Johnny Knoxville grew up in the South Knoxville area. He's known as to locals as different names. Johnny Knoxville, world famous for Jackass on MTV. Yep. And yes. But wouldn't that be cool to see fans vote?
Yeah,
I think that'd be great.
Fans, you can vote on that.
To see it.
Yes, text us right now. The number on your screen is available. Text us and let us know. And fans, we want to give a final word from each of these folks. My final word is the old clock on the wall says it's time to go. I appreciate you joining us on cable as well as on social media later on. Thank you for this additional conversation. We thank Asia Cafe on Callahan and the Asia Cafe Company in general. And we appreciate Philip Lim, Colonel Philip Lim. He was honorary, kind of like the KFC Colonel. He was made honorary Colonel, and we like to call him that. Yes, coffee available, the Asia Cafe coffee, and of course our friend Dave Jones has some in hand with Guarana, and it's a great product. Available in Costco stores in Knoxville and area locations of Asia Cafe near you. Just Google it and you'll find one, and you can buy it online as well. Asia Cafe, I believe, is .org.
Yes.
Yes, and .org, we have a website available. And we're going to have this on our social media pages. Dave Jones is great. We're going to just feed this information through tonight and try to get it to our social media fans, this additional footage as fast as we can. Dave Jones is amazing, and we appreciate him providing our field director coverage of Knoxville Wrestle Talk. We have a friend back here. We're going to say his name. We're not going to put him on camera. I'd love to recognize him too if we can.
Chris, you turn off so I can come over here. Come over here and say hi to Knoxville here.
So Chris is new to Knoxville area. He is originally from the Philippines, and he has lived in Utah up until a couple of weeks ago. And he has now joined John and myself in our home to help with business attributes. And he's a brilliant mind.
He's our marketing director.
He is our marketing director, but we're very fortunate to have him. So Chris is behind the scenes right now and will not come up here. He's camera shy. But he's a great guy, so hopefully you all get to meet him in the future.
We appreciate Chris. He's been back here, and he's just an encouraging person to be around. We appreciate that. Miss Cindy's been in the background. She usually answers your calls, but fans, we appreciate you joining us here. We're going to have some additional footage we're going to bring to you. Agenda Home Video has made this possible. We appreciate our field director, Dave Jones. We appreciate Asia Cafe, John Scott of Reader Chevrolet on Clinton Highway in Knoxville. Income tax season is around the corner. Get your new dream ride available at Reader Chevrolet on Clinton Highway, Knoxville, 865-406-2233. The only number you need to remember for your new dream ride from Reader Chevrolet, John Scott, and by Shine City Detailing. And they're making your car shine throughout K-Town, even during winter. And Mr. Mac, the rapper and trapper and all the great things he calls himself, and the owner of Volunteer Studios. If you're a country aspiring artist, or if you're any kind of artist at all and you want to get your CDs or albums recorded, you can stop by Volunteer Sounds, and they have great options available for affordable budgets, and you can record anything you'd like. They are not biased to anything. They love all types of music. Mr. Mac, a special shout out to Volunteer Sound fans. I appreciate Dave Jones being here. Dave Jones, we've saved the best for last. And any final comments from any of these folks, I'm going to close the show, but we appreciate you.
Well, hey, I just, as I said earlier tonight, you sent out that fan appreciation, and these guys, thank you guys for even moving here and staying here. This is a great place, great thing we're going to do here in Asia Cafe. I've known Phil for ages now. This is a great venue, and I look forward to this new venture.
Knoxville Wrestle Talk Live is making a big move and a big change. We've coincided with KUB TV, and most of you know KUB is Keep You Broke. So it will keep you broke, your utility bill for sure. But they have a TV service, and they're going to be providing on-demand service and live coverage of Knoxville Wrestle Talk from Asia Cafe Live on Callahan, and we're going to transition, I believe, between Cedar Bluff and Callahan sometime. But we didn't have many fans. We didn't anticipate to have many folks because this is an experimental project, and we think it was very successful for the most part. And our bill is going to be an arm and a leg, and I love it. But we appreciate Asia Cafe for being willing to let us do a taping here, and they've been nothing but hospitable, and that you cannot go anywhere else in Knoxville and feel more welcome. You won't feel like you wasted your money. I feel like I go to restaurants sometimes, and I feel like I waste my money because of the way that I'm spoken to. And man, yes. And not here.
Yeah.
Not here. And what makes Asia Cafe different?
I think, like you said, you're treated like a human being. You're not treated like another number. You feel that warmth as soon as you walk in the door. And if you're not satisfied with something, they're going to make it right, which is what you look for. So what you get for the price, what you get for the quality, and the quantity, let me throw that in there, it makes it all worthwhile.
Yes, and our friend here, Mr. Ramos, and I don't never call a gentleman or a lady by their first name not unless I get permission, but I'll call you Mr. Ramos. We appreciate you being a part of this. You are more beyond what our fans have heard tonight. We're going to do a story with him at some point in time about what he's done, if he chooses to do that with us, and some of the things that he's done. We'll post some links and such. But any final words here? I know I've asked you once, but anything else on your mind tonight?
Oh no, what I'm saying? We just like to thank the community, and again, being a part of a nonprofit organization here. We're here to help our business community and even just our society, on hate crimes and things like that, But of course, here we work with Philip Lim, since a lot of the Asian demographics, come here, being from the Philippines. But of course we share, we share a lot with the whole community, no matter what you are, who you are, or whatnot. So come down, have fun here. We'll be, of course I'm inviting you to do future productions, some great productions.
We'll have this room filled up eventually.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that. I would love to see the fans.
We don't want to
together.
overwhelm any fans. You got to be patient now with that.
Yeah. So maybe we could, make you a Hollywood face one day.
Oh, Dave Jones has asked on TV down there. Fans, inclusiveness and kindness is important. Be kind to one another, and be kind to those who you meet tomorrow and from this moment forward. Fans, we want to welcome and thank our folks watching from nursing homes all over East Tennessee. We thank you for watching, and some of those watching on the phone. We know how you feel. We are with you. Knoxville Wrestle Talk loves you. You're in a nursing home. You feel lonely maybe at times, but we appreciate you. We love you so much. We can't wait to come back and visit you. We did that at Austin Children's Hospital. Thank you to all the great young people for watching there, and all the great restaurants around town. And we're going to set things up to maybe air Wrestle Talk here, and that'd be awesome. And fans, we also want to thank our veterans. We want to thank our military and our armed forces, our police, our teachers, our those in the education system, medical, and those who work in retail stores, those who do just about anything at all. Like, anything is important. We thank you for doing what you do, and salute to you. Fans, a special shout out to someone who I admire greatly. Bob Spires has passed away. He's a professional ring announcer and a host of the School of Morton Wrestling. He will be missed dearly. Pro Wrestlers has taken to social media to share their expressions about Bob Spires. Bob Spires will have an upcoming memorial service, and we'll provide information on our social media page as it becomes available. We'll have this episode to you in its full episode length live. Share and like. Thank you for watching. And we're going to share one more name down the road here. Fans, I'm Joe Loss. I'm your moderator of Knoxville Wrestle Talk. And this young lady next to me, she's up next. And she has a great announcer voice, but we'll try it out.
Once again, I'm Danielle Ramos. Thank you guys so much for having me on the show with you all. And fans, thank you for inviting us into your home. Once again, this is a lovely community, and any way that we can support you, let us know. But remember, you're always beautiful.
And Mr. Ramos. I love saying that.
Well, I just want to thank again, saying for us to be here and talk to the community and let them know what we do, what we serve. With our nonprofit organization, help our business community and whatnot. But we're here to stay. We live here. Although I fly around internationally from the Philippines, LA, and other parts of the United States, with our business. But Knoxville is our home. It's a beautiful place. Everybody's coming here, we got Floridians coming here. We have North Carolina and California, so we're the hot spot here, right?
We have a South Knoxville group chat for high schools and such, so we're going to get you guys connected with that.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you. Dave Jones is with you. Dave Jones, speaking of South Knoxville, South Knoxville native. Dave Jones, anything you'd like to share with us here last few seconds?
Well, no, I just appreciate you having me on and all this, and appreciate the new things you're doing there, and in support of Joel Lawson. Every time he's out there, you're doing a great job for the community. I appreciate that. And as I said, I appreciated the fans tonight, and can always appreciate that, because that's who we do it for. So I'm glad you guys are participating and watching and coming out to the shows. Just keep it up.
Fans, we mentioned pro wrestling events tonight. We encourage you to attend pro wrestling events at your own risk. We encourage you to research and look into social media presence for wrestling promotions. If you choose to buy tickets in advance, make sure that the promotion is legitimate, and we don't want fans to run into any kind of situations where they run into issues attending pro wrestling. And we love you and appreciate you. We want you to be cautious, fans. We mentioned shows tonight that are going to be great, and we want you to be a part of it. I'll be in Harriman this Saturday, and maybe we'll have this video up by Friday. I'll be there tomorrow night or this Saturday, and we look forward to seeing you. Those who watch us on cable, thank you. You're going to see us later, but I just wish we could keep going, but we can't. But fans, thank you for watching. Miss Cindy's in the background. And these folks here, thank you. I'm going to give a handshake.
Thank you
so
for
much.
having us.
And
You're going to invite us back, right?
Take care of yourself and each other. I'm just kidding. I've been watching too many Jerry Springer Netflix here. Fans, Miss Sydney's in the background. She loves you. And our friend right here, what's his name one more time?
Chris.
Chris. And our young lady back here is just so polite and tired. We appreciate her. She's going to be joy. She was on camera earlier, but these folks here have been so genuine and so hospitable, and we got to pay the bill, so we need to go. But thank you for watching Knoxville Wrestle Talk Live, this extended After Dark footage, and we'll see you next week right here from Asia Cafe, if all things work out that way, and AEW Wrestling's next week. And be careful with the snow coming up. We hope no more snow comes in the area, but you never know. Knoxville Wrestle Talk Live, thanks to you. Good night, we love you. And be nice, be kind, and be tolerant of each other. Oh. Sorry, Dave. I know that's,
Yeah, it's all right. I just got to remember where it's at.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey everybody, back again here. I'm with my good friend Nick again, man. Hey, we were talking about fan appreciation and all that kind of stuff a little while ago, but right now I'm going to talk about, I've been working at ETCW for a number of years there. They base sort of out of the Maryville area there. Do shows over at the Rocky Branch Community Center on a regular basis. I think they got one coming up in February at that venue. But before then, going to be in Madisonville coming up. That's going to be, I think, a school down in Madisonville. It's going to be up on Facebook. Joel will have some information on that, so he can fill you in on that as well. But I do know Madisonville is coming up a week from this coming Saturday, so that'll be it's January something or another. I forgot. My kids showed me how to set this up. I got a calendar on here, man. Look at this, and right there it is. The Madisonville show, ETCW, January the 25th. Daniel. And I got a surprise here. This is doing some crazy TV. I got a friend coming out here, Miss Danielle. Make sure we can get you in here. There you go. Perfect. Joel, the cameraman. Danielle, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing this
I'm
evening?
going to stay between you and Nick there. It gets a little wild sometimes.
Oh my gosh, you better protect me now, okay?
Hey, I will. I know that Hong Kong foodie, so I can get
Oh,
into that.
yeah, I feel so much better, thank you.
Danielle, I understand you're a South Knoxville person, so tell me some more about yourself and everything.
So I am bred, born, and raised in South Knoxville. Lived here my whole entire life. I am in the medical field. I've been in the medical field for 23 years. I am a wife and a mom. And also I am, alongside my husband, promoting the Asia Cafe coffee. So I tell you what, it's a fantastic product. Coming,
My coffee connoisseur.
dude, you and me
Sure, I get
both.
some of that when we go out here.
I'll give you the go. Yeah. So I'm just saying I am that person. Coming from a medical standpoint is where I come in on the Asia Cafe side for the coffee. I was actually speaking with Daddy Mac a minute ago. Off camera.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
He's sort of, yeah. Sometimes it's not, but most of the time, yeah. I like that. Then I go on.
But he was talking about how he does energy drinks.
Yeah.
And we were discussing how those are just not good for you. I've been in the cardiac field the majority of my health career. And come on, those things have additives, things that are just chemically based that just, from a cardiac standpoint, are horrible, okay? We're talking about ups and downs, palpitations, chest pains, anxiety that can come along with it. Asia Cafe coffee actually has all natural ingredients. It has all these fantastic minerals to it, vitamins, all things that you would find in your multivitamin that are natural energy boosters with the caffeine. So you're not going to get that extreme high and extreme low.
Yeah.
You don't have the aftertaste at all. Readily available for you. And I know that Mr. Gemini over here probably is going to take me up on my offer on that, right?
We're going to give you a quick programming note. We're going to be on the air for another 4 minutes, but we're going to continue our conversation on our social media live stream.
Yep.
And so we're going to go off the cable system, and I'm going to join you here at 9, but we're going to continue the conversation as long as we can. We have some other folks that's going to join. Do you want to join us during the last couple of minutes? Come on in here. Daddy Mac, come on in, and we're going to have some folks join us here for the last couple of minutes or so, and we're going to adjust the camera. Fans, we're coming to you live. We have a man literally up the street with a satellite truck. This broadcast along with Bluetooth technology, cell phones, and other things. It's amazing what you can do these days with technology. Agenda Video, Dave Jones is here. He's been amazing. And fans, we're going to go off the air at 9 o'clock here, 4 minutes. But we want to remind you, fans, be a part of Outlaw Wrestling this Saturday. And I'll be returning for the first time in 2 years. I've been a TV host, of course, keeping me busy for 3 years now. But it's been 2 years that I'm a little bit green. These guys are giving me some compliments, but I appreciate that. Fans, we've had here tonight the great Daddy Mac. Daddy Mac is a former musician from the old Asia Cafe from down the road. And we look forward to seeing him here. And Daddy Mac has really just made quite the transformation. Daddy Mac, we open it up to you. A few seconds here, final comments for our cable audience.
Well, come see wrestling, support your local wrestling. Man, you know, these boys get out here and they bust their butts for you. Come support it. And also this Asia Cafe, man, it's going to blow up. And me and David should do the flower hour.
We did! Connor Cruz! Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Fans, we want
Peace.
these folks, and we want for sure in the future, maybe next week if we can, to have Daddy Mac sing one of his songs here on the program. That would be pretty cool. We have a couple minutes left on cable. Fans. This young lady next to me, I'm going to have her introduce herself. Say hi to someone, and we appreciate you so much. Introduce yourself. We appreciate you.
Well, once again, I'm Danielle Ramos. I want to say thank you to the Wrestle Talk fans and to this wonderful crew for having me along with this journey. I look forward to coming to the event next Thursday. And guys, have a great night. Thank you for having me. It's been fantastic. You all are great. Thank you so much.
Yes, we have I believe Mr. Ramos. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mr. Ramos, thank you so much, sir, and we appreciate you even considering such a small operation to even do a TV show here. And we feel we have a lot of people watching that will really be excited to be here, even tomorrow. We hope you will come and have a great dinner, but we open it up to you. A few seconds. Final greetings on our cable channel. We're going to be going off, but we're going to talk a little bit more. Final greeting for our cable audience.
Yeah, well, I just want to thank Philip Lim, our CEO for Asia Cafe Coffee. We just want to say on behalf of him that you're welcome to have your show here, anytime at the between our two locations of West Knoxville and Callahan Road here. But we're happy to be part of the community.
Yes.
We love things like this, that we can be heart to heart with the community. You know what I'm saying? We're not always into the scripted type of shows. We like to hear this type of dialogue and hopefully support our community.
With seconds left, we want to say hello to Miss Cindy. Miss Cindy usually answers our calls. She's back here in the red shirt. And also we have a very, very enthusiastic young lady here who is so polite. And if she wants to come on TV, we still have a few seconds.
Come here, hurry.
Hurry it all along here,
Come here.
honey. Come on along, and she maybe doesn't want to. Hurry up, come on over.
Run.
We have a few seconds left, fans. Thank you for joining us. What's your name? Come up here real quick. Tell us your name here real quick.
What's your name?
Ariella.
Ariella.
Tell them thank you for watching.
Can you blow him a kiss? Blow a kiss. Thank you.
All right, well, there. Fans, we continue here in Knoxville Wrestle Talk on a video recording for social media. We thank you for watching our live program. We're going to kind of open it up here a little bit. We're going to do as long as these folks would like, but we're appreciative of Dave Jones and Agenda Home Video for our field director and for Thomas. He's parked up the road at Black Oak Heights Baptist Church. And he's linking a satellite, of course, for live broadcast. We thank you for joining us for an hour. We hope you enjoy AEW Dynamite. It's going to be great, and it comes on Max, of course. And AEW Dynamite is going to be here 1 week from tonight, and these folks are going to be a part of that here, we've been told, and we're excited about it. AEW Dynamite, folks, is a competitor of WWE, and I know you know WWE. And we know that you are familiar with some folks that knows about wrestling. I want Daddy Mac to sit down and relax here.
Honestly, I probably have to go. I've got to go.
Yes.
But I'm glad to be part of this tonight.
Yes.
Because we're all there, right? Nothing scripted on Wrestle Talk. we're on TV air, right?
We're on TV air.
Thanks for sitting next to me and not beating me up. I appreciate that very much.
Thank you guys so much.
Mark Zuckerberg made some changes.
But
so
this Saturday down in Harriman, come check out Outlaws of Wrestling. But thank you, Joe. John, nice to meet you.
Daddy Mac,
The hat, this hat right here is the best ever.
And we've been asked for you to say one thing, and that Philip Lim is the honorary Colonel Philip Lim. So if you can introduce him the way that you used to do back in the day.
How would I do that? You're the ring announcer. You should have this biggest.
Well, I can try. Let's try. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is brought to you by the honorary Colonel Philip Lim.
See? Now, I used to steal the microphone from you.
You did.
And
You
tell you
sprayed
this is
cleaner
how-
on
and I
me
sprayed
because you
cleaner
thought I
on
had coochies. And if you
I'm
don't
sorry
know,
about all that.
or coochies, did I say the wrong
Cooties.
word?
Cooties.
You got the coochies?
Cooties.
We're
Cooties.
gonna block that word out. We're gonna say
It's Joel, it's
cooties.
coochies.
Flying horse, your product is a little strong. So
I love you guys.
we love you, Daddy Mac. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Pleasure
Fans,
meeting you.
we're
Stay in
here,
touch
of
with me.
course.
I'll get in
We're
touch
gonna
with you,
talk.
all right?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you guys.
We're gonna talk with
Thank
these
you.
folks a little bit longer. We're gonna get out their hair
All
here,
right,
but
I will.
we have a young lady here who is familiar with wrestling. She grew up in South Knoxville. She went to a familiar
All right,
high
man.
school,
I will.
and she has had a lifetime of experience with so many things that she shared with us tonight, especially with raising a young daughter and doing great things. She's very enthusiastic. We appreciate her coming on here just a few minutes ago. But the stage is yours. Share with us what you like.
So I grew up in South Knoxville, like you said. I went to Southdale High, so that's my alma mater. Go Cherokees. Yes.
We won't ask you when you graduate.
Please don't. Please don't. Old enough, thank you. But yeah, so we had a wrestling team at our school. A lot of the guys were very good friends of mine, so I traveled around with them, going to their wrestling matches. A close friend of mine actually went to a competitive school of ours, which was Seymour High School, and he was on the wrestling team as one of the featherweights. And he actually became a wrestler for Knoxville. I don't know if he still does the wrestling or not. I know that he had suffered a couple of injuries, but I actually got the pleasure of going and seeing him in a couple of his matches over at the Coliseum a few years ago. That's been too many years ago, but we won't go there. But yeah, so I've been in the wrestling business. I enjoyed the sport. I think that all of you athletes are fantastic in what you do. I say if you do what you love, more power to you.
You know, you guys have chosen. These are very prominent folks, and they may not receive that with a flattering admiration or anything, because they are just so humble. But these folks are very distinguished, very prominent folks in our community, and we are just so grateful to even have them on here and to have your story shared with us just now meant the world to me. And we want to share any story you have every week. If you have a story, if you have a segment, we would love to.
Listen, growing up in South Knoxville, there's always a story to tell.
Girl, we know about those drive-ins. We know about.
Oh man! And this one right here's got some. If you want to hear some stories, this one over here's got more than I can tell. He was kind of the bad boy growing up.
Fans, we appreciate this young lady here, and If you have a social media platform, if you have anybody following you in any kind of form, please let us know about it. If you don't, we politely ask the fans not to try to pursue looking up this young lady, but tell us about anything you might have out there.
So I do have a Facebook page that you can reach me on. I go by my middle name, Danielle. My first name is actually Adriana. I do have a public page. My husband and I work hand in hand collaboratively. He is actually the mastermind, so I love you for that. But we bounce ideas off of each other a lot. So a lot of his platforms that he promotes, I'm 100% supportive in anything that he does. So he promotes on my page the businesses that he does. And of course, he always has valued my opinions, so I appreciate that as his partner. But yes, we do have a company, Stellar Multimedia. Please check that out. We do promotions. Obviously, he does great PR work. He does graphic designs. He's into a lot of things. Me, I'm medical. And we also are motorcycle enthusiasts, billiard players. We enjoy all kinds of recreations. I'm a sports fan. I'm just going to throw that out there. I am the sports fan. I grew up playing basketball. I danced in my younger years. Yes, I actually did tap, jazz, and ballet growing up. So I absolutely love music. I lettered in chorus as a singer. So just a few things about me, but please, just you can check us out. If you have questions, please reach out to myself or my husband, John Ramos, on his platforms. We're here to answer questions, help in any way we can. And once again, I do want to do like my husband did and give a special shout out and thank you to Philip Lim for all that he does for us.
Yes.
He's got a great restaurant here. Please come and see him. And the coffee product is fantastic, coming from a medical standpoint, coming from a coffee connoisseur, and trust me, I am picky. I will just say that. So if it's not something I like, I will tell you straight up. But this is a fantastic product.
We do have a viewer question that we received when you were on the TV show.
Oh, okay.
They expressed to us that your makeup was beautiful.
Oh.
So tell us about your regimen real quick, about makeup, if you don't mind. If you don't
Don't mind one bit.
Yes.
So I'll say this much. I am in my 40s.
Almost.
Better head out, y'all.
Yes, so I am in my 40s.
Nice to meet you, Dave. Nice to see you, Dave.
Everybody's asking me, do you use face creams and things like that? No, soap and water. I'm not a girly girl per se. This literally takes 10 minutes and out the door. It's mostly concealer, powder, and I get stuff from the Dollar Tree, in all honesty.
Girl,
I'm not
me
playing.
too.
I'm cheap. And you could ask him, I'm the more frugal of the two of us. He's the spender, I'm not. I'll wear a pair of shoes until I absolutely have to buy another pair of shoes. I'm not a shopper. I hate shopping. I don't even like grocery shopping.
I hate going to the big bargain wall,
Oh, no. You can ask him. He can drop me off at the front of Kroger, and I know exactly where to go get what I need, and I'm back out in literally 5
That sounds like
minutes.
Miss
So,
Cindy over here.
Yeah, I hate it. It's a have to do. But yeah, so makeup is cheap. You don't have to do a whole lot. Less is more, and you can look great for a cheap amount. You don't have to go to Ultra Beauty and do all this stuff.
Something about you that's very unique is you're very unique and genuine, and what you're saying is truthful by your body language. And there's a lot of young women who watch our program, and we want to boost confidence, and we prohibit body shaming, we prohibit hate speech, we prohibit so many things to make Knoxville Wrestle Talk an inclusive place. There's wrestlers out here who get body shamed all the time. And what would be your encouragement? Because you're such a beautiful person, and your husband is a handsome gentleman here, and you're a beautiful couple, beautiful daughter here, and Dave Jones might not have the same compliments. You never know what he's going to say. I'm just kidding. But what would be your advice to girls out here who might be struggling?
So in my field right now, I work for a medically assisted treatment program. We work hand in hand with the Knoxville Drug Coalition. So I see ladies all the time that have lost their teeth to drug abuse. I've seen them that have been through abusive situations. I've seen them come from their highest and their lowest. And he works with models and pageant girls and things like that. And do I get intimidated? Sometimes it can be. But in the long run, you do have to love yourself, first and foremost. And everybody is beautiful in their own way. If God made us the same...
Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me, you go right ahead, girl.
Yeah,
Sorry.
if God made us all the
Thank you,
same...
guys. Thank you.
If God made us all the same, this would be a boring world. And you are unique and you are beautiful inside and out. You can be a beauty queen. You can be America's best, but your personality can just make you the ugliest person. So find your inner strength, love yourself, and trust me, that inner beauty shines on the outside, and that's who makes what you are. I don't care if you're a 300-pound girl. I don't care if you're a 90-pound girl. You are beautiful in your own dynamic, and find yourself. And when you love yourself, everybody radiates to that.
And fans, we've been asked if this young lady would be a part of our programs, and we plan to ask these folks to be a part of those, and that's going to be great. And we'd love to have you, and that'd be an awesome thing for you to share your views, especially with our young women who watch the show. Young women often get influenced by so many things, and I know I've seen that firsthand, young men as well. And fans, we have an amazing couple here, and her husband. We'll let her introduce him here and share with us what you'd like.
So this is my husband, John Ramos. He and I have been together for 17 years total and
Yes.
married for 7 years. We have a beautiful 5-year-old daughter, and I couldn't ask for a better partner. He's smart, he's confident, he's brilliant, he's caring and compassionate. So this is my husband, John.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say that we're part of the business community here, and we like to share with small businesses. I'm the Philippine American Chamber of Commerce here in Tennessee. We're part of the largest Chamber of Commerce national organization, which goes from west of California all the way to North Carolina. So we have a big business-to-business network. But I believe in America. I believe in small business, and let's do what we can, to help our small business. I know we have these big conglomerates, Amazon and whatnot, but the real people for me are the startup businesses, and the startup anything. I mean, this is what makes our community go round, So I'm here to help. If anyone wants to contact me on Facebook and want some free advice for business and whatnot, I'd be happy.
I want to ask you a question. What's the pros and cons of what you do?
Well, there's not really any cons. I'm here as an advisor. People ask me a lot of questions. What how can I start up a business? What kind of business? Give them advice on the data that we share. Of the different types of products, services, and whatnot. And again, before I've been part of major companies in the Philippines. I did a presidential campaign, of course. That's nationwide the Philippines. I worked with people with airlines that own Philippine Airlines in the Philippines. Several of the billionaires and whatnot. And provided solutions for their commercials, advertising. I used to print billboards in the Metro Manila. Again, third largest metropolitan city in the world, and we put up billboards all the time, models, products, apparel, things like that. So luckily for me, I get the chance to talk to the CEOs and business owners. Of course, if you're a business owner and you want to present your business, you would be the person that would want to project that, to whoever's helping you, right? So I get to talk to these people, and they say, "Hey, I've failed many times. I've failed and failed. I've been homeless. I've heard a lot of stories. Big time business owners have been homeless. Imagine that, But guess what? They stuck through. They believed in in their business. They believed in just like our Philip Lim, you know what I'm saying, our CEO. You know, he's part of $1 billion industry in Malaysia. But his family, he told me a story that his family wanted to teach him a lesson. He said, hey, we're going to send you to America, the land of the great. And guess what? You're going to start from the very beginning. I mean, we're going to throw you, drag you in the mud. You're not going to get a dime from us.
They left him with $200 and that was it.
So now, Philip, you know what I'm saying, is a giant here. People may not realize, but he's here at this restaurant. He could be sitting at home enjoying his money and doing what, but guess what? He's here going to each and every customer here, making sure that they feel comfortable, they're enjoying their food. And surely, I mean, I would have, in most, you know, owners, they would have their managers go around and do that, but yet he's the owner, you know what I'm saying, of a giant, you know what I'm saying, a business, but yet he's out here making sure that you feel welcome, you know.
We want to ask you a tough question, but we want to say Philip Lim is very, very active with customers, and even down the road here when he was down near Weigel's, they had a 97-cent beer. It was one of the cheapest beers you can probably imagine on traps, but it was a great time. Karaoke and all. But Philip Lim, even at that point, was so enthusiastic, and we had a lot of Daddy Mac bands play. The Cadillac Cowboy was a part of everything. We want to ask you a question a fan that has sent to us. There's a lot of backlash with the Asian community. This is typically an off-air topic, and we want to just ask you for your encouragement to those who are struggling with this. There's a lot of Asian University of Tennessee students, especially, who are experiencing discouragement related to the previous election and their previous accusations of the Asian community starting so many issues and so many diseases and all of this false information. I really think it's false. And share just a word of encouragement, if you can, with the University of Tennessee students who are experiencing these type of things, especially our Asian community. They're experiencing a great hate, a great threat in our community.
Well, I'm part of an organization called NAFA, National Federation of Philippine American Organization. I'm actually one of the directors for the Hate Crimes Task Force. So we do support people who are involved in hate crimes, and not just Filipino Americans, but any, you know what I'm saying, anybody from any country. Of course, here in the United States, we don't discriminate anyone, you know, whether it be religion, their country, their, any politics or
Sexual orientation.
Correct.
Yep.
We're here to support everyone, you know, and everyone has a right to live a good life here in the United States.
Yeah.
And in terms of, you know, hate crimes, you know, these are the people that we, you know what I'm saying, that don't have that knowledge, you know what I'm saying. You know, we live in a country that has, you know, some of the best education, some of the best people, you know what I'm saying, come from the United States. Of course, from my country, we always think, you know, hey, wouldn't it be a dream to come to the United States, live and work and, you know what I'm saying, of course, pay taxes and do what we have to do as citizens, right? So, you know, of course, we want to live a good life, and hate is just not something that we, you know, we have no energy for, you know. It's not, it's destructive, you know. I mean, we don't grow from that, you know. I mean, I love, you know what I'm saying, I love talking to different, you know, different people from different countries, and I learn a lot, you know what I'm saying. I'm always learning, you know what I'm saying.
usually learn the cuss words is all. And I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So let me throw this in there. When John actually was in high school back here, the thing about it is that back in our day, a long time ago, it was rare to find an Asian person or an African American person, especially in such a smaller community that was more of a Caucasian population. So unfortunately, he did experience a lot of that hate and bullied, and he had to defend himself on several platforms, you know. And unfortunately, this is some of the things that are learned behaviors at home. We're not born that way, okay? We're taught that way. So in this aspect, you really have to have a reset of your mind and re-educate yourself. So hate crimes and things like that is just another form of bullying. So I just want it to be known that for the UT students, or any student, as a matter of fact, I promise you, I know for a fact that UT has a Philippine student club. You can find a group that you fit in, and you're not alone. And I'm here to tell you right now, I love you. If somebody gives you a fit, please reach out to John or myself. We'll advocate for you. We do not promote hate at all. We promote equality, and we can help you find an organization that makes you feel inclusive in the community.
Well, fans, one place you'll feel welcome is here at Asia Cafe, Callahan, or any location with Asia Cafe, Cedar Bluff, or if you're out of town, Maryville locations, area locations. Asia Cafe is an amazing place to dine in and have a great time. I had a few drinks, and I'm gonna have a little dinner after I leave here. But Asia Cafe, I love it. I love it. I had a little bit of dinner earlier, so I didn't get to eat tonight. But we love it so much. And fans, we want to introduce you. We appreciate these great advice because they're going to be invaluable. We're going to shorten these videos to make these things available in a short form to fans who need to hear them specifically. There's no accidents, y'all are here. There's no accident. We've been connected somehow with the universe. Dave Jones, he is a legend, fans, and he is our film director tonight. And he's also a on-screen character actor, and we're so glad he's playing Dave Jones tonight. And I love your hat and Pink Floyd. Dave Jones has previously said that down at the old location he would record footage. And so we're going to try to share that footage on our social media page. And Asia Cafe down the road. And was you guys involved with the one down the road?
Yes.
Yes. How has it changed since you moved here?
I would say that Phil has just expanded. I think that putting the 7 Asian cultures under one roof is what he is known for. And he keeps growing that number, by the way. So he started a new menu that is going to be started, which will include Philippine foods this time. So right now it's got Vietnamese, it's got Japanese. I mean, anything that you're looking for. Sushi, please come on. I mean, it's numerous entrees from each culture. But please, check it out.
And the entertainment too. Here in both locations, they have bands, you know what I'm saying?
I wanted to do my karaoke for you guys. I'll let you finish here. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'll let you do my karaoke. I want to do my karaoke here, but go ahead and finish there.
No, but the bands are awesome. You know, some of the local bands that he has here on a nightly basis. If you just want to relax, have coffee, have beer, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Come down and relax and enjoy the entertainment. I mean, this is one of the few places now here that have that diversity in entertainment. So you can hear different genres of music here. So it's a great place to relax. We're here all the time, whether it's just having a drink or, having a bowl of their soup, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't have to have a full-out dining, but they got the sushi, they have the hibachi, you know what I'm saying?
That's Ox Harley kind of stuff, sushi.
And if you're like me, I'm a sweet person, inside and out, I'm kidding. No, they have a dessert menu. So if you like Chinese donuts, upside down cake, pineapple upside down cake, chocolate lava cake. I mean, there is something here for everyone, okay? I also encourage you to check out his Facebook page. He'll show on his Facebook page the different bands or performances that are happening Friday and Saturday nights, both at the Callahan location and the West location. have karaoke. So there is always fun family entertainment. It is family oriented. It's safe environment for your children. It's just pure fun to have with with friends, family, kids, or just have a day.
And if you're single, I'm married, so, but if you're single, come down here. I've seen a lot of single
Miss
people here.
Cindy. I'm just kidding.
But there's something for everyone. There's something that everyone can find here that they will feel inclusive. And that's one
Fans.
thing I love.
And I wanted to say, we're going to do an episode here weekly. We want you to be a part of it. If some of you didn't get a chance to make it out tonight, it's cold as you know what outside. And I don't blame you for getting out of your house in the comfort of your heat. And we appreciate you just watching our live broadcast. You're going to see what we're doing later, of course, on social media right now. But fans, very genuine folks here. And Dave Jones is with us. Dave Jones, we're going to let you tell you about what he's done, especially where we probably began, where you grew up. Tell us about the 1982 World's Fair opportunity. Then tell us about what you're doing now.
Well, right now I'm convalescing from a couple of illnesses there. I haven't gone back to work yet, so unfortunately I got to go back next week. So darn, but you know, I've been
Workers
doing that.
blues, man.
Oh yeah, but you know, got to pay the bills and things like that. I've been doing just the regular stuff, you know, doing videos here and there and whatever, you know. Still got the shows going on and a lot of wrestling. Have a lot of fun with that. So just and supporting you, man. Anytime you're there, you need me there, I'll be there. So.
Thank you so much, fans. Well, this Saturday night, first time in 2 years, I'll be returning to ring announcing at the VFW Post 6598 for MSWA and Total Professional Wrestling, the Outlaw Wrestling. And I'm going to dress up a little bit. I'm going to have a jacket on and dress like this very nice gentleman here, Mr. Ramos. And he looks very sharp. This lovely lady here looks very beautiful. We thank you. Lovely family, lovely young lady, a very great gentleman here, a handsome gentleman here. We appreciate him so much. Dave Jones, we appreciate you. And fans, we appreciate you for watching Knoxville Wrestle Talk live on Knoxville Community Media Television, as well as on the Knoxville Community Media Instagram. And I don't know how much longer on TikTok. We don't know. We've heard the news. We were not allowed to speculate or announce anything about that, but